Bartender, make it a double. Bartender, make it a double. Robert Pierret.
Bartender, I'll have another one. Make it a double. Yes, I know it's getting late and almost closing time, but I was delayed coming over here this evening. I need a place to hang out for a while. You see, I'm in the dog house because of something I said to my wife about her cooking. You look like you might be interested in hearing my story. Look, you got the time, honey. I've got the wine. But then again, why am I calling you honey? I should be addressing you by your first name, which is Bubba. Okay, Bubba. Well, my story goes something like this. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. My old man was Leroy Brown. He always answered by the name of Jigsaw Face. I worked in the factories most of my life. Just a regular kind of guy. A real straight shooter. I like to eat meatloaf and mashed potatoes. That's what kind of guy I am. The wife and I thought we would tie the knot not long ago. So we did. I met her in the bank where she worked. She said she was from some far-off exotic place in the jungles of the Philippines. Well, early one morning, she was playing the piano for her bank clients, where the bank waiting line smelled like cigarette smoke, and her microphone smelled like beer. Just watching her make love to that tonic and gin early that morning, I knew she had to be the one. Bartender, I'll have another one. Make it a double. Well, this afternoon, she wanted to surprise me by making me a little lunch. And as I came down from my office downstairs, going into the kitchen, I asked my wife the question, honey, what's for lunch? I looked for myself, and I saw that she was boiling me up some eggs. Ha! I think a man could be a real man when he's eating a hard-boiled egg, a little splash of Tabasco, a little pinch of salt. It is the best and delicious. She served me my egg on a plate, and I cracked into it. But as I cast my eyes on my egg, this egg was different. It had feathers. It had a beak. It had eyes. I looked at it. It looked back at me. I winked my left eye at it. It winked its left eye at me. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? I asked my wife, what kind of exotic egg are you serving me for my lunch? And she said, in her country, this is called balut. And it is an underdeveloped, fertilized duck egg. It is delicious, considered to be a delicacy where she comes from, so bon appetit, big boy, and enjoy. I told her, in my country, this is something we see out of a science fiction aliens movie. We don't eat half of a Daffy Duck here in this country, so put it back in the nest, give it more time to incubate, and get me some real food. Honorable judges, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished bartender Bubba. There's only one thing that came to my mind shortly after I was discharged from the emergency room after making that statement to my wife, and that was, how were the paramedics actually able to use the jaws of life on a human orifice? Bartender, I'll have another one. Make it a double. Madam Contest Chair.
We will have a